Hey, I'm Dr. Crystal with Athletes Potential, and I'm going to go over 3 exercises that you can do immediately after delivery based off of your tolerance. And so, if you're feeling up to it, try these exercises. You're likely going to be moving a lot more than the things that we're going to be doing on the table, but this is a really great way to connect to the area of your body that has experienced some changes, we'll say. This is also applicable if you've just had abdominal surgery of any kind or are recovering from a hernia and things like that. So lay on your back with your knees bent, or it might be nice too if you have a bolster underneath your knees, and you're just going to get comfortable, and we're going to connect to our breath. So for diaphragmatic breathing, a lot of people teach belly breathing. So when you breathe, you direct the pressure into the belly and relax. I want to move away from that for this instance and direct our breath into our rib cage. So I like to think about it like a 360-degree breathing, where you're breathing into all parts of your rib cage, even into my bra line. And I am going to breathe in to my lower ribs and exhale. So I'm trying not to breathe into my shoulders and my neck. I'm not going to breathe too much into my abdomen, whereas I'm going to feel like I'm breathing into my rib cage and expanding it in every position as possible. And what that does is it helps strengthen your diaphragm. It helps your pelvic floor muscles get more attuned to what you're doing. And it doesn't put all of this pressure on the front abdominal wall that has already gone through so much, especially if you are postpartum. So, diaphragmatic breathing is the first thing, 360-degree breathing. The second thing you can do is start to move your pelvis and get reacquainted with the hips, the rib cage, and their orientation to each other. So what I'm doing is some pelvic rocking and pelvic tilting. Some people like to say this is like going from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. If my rib cage is 12 and my pubic bone is 6, I can bring them together and then I can spread them apart. Now, this is just to feel the difference between the two. But to get that connection back into your abdomen, I want you to bring 12 and 6 together and knit it and hold. So let's do it with a breath. Breathe into the rib cage. Exhale 12 and 6 together. As you exhale, you feel the abdominal wall kind of draw in and down towards your spine. And then just relax. You'll do that for a few repetitions, inhaling again. Exhale, tilt. Good. Now, that was the second thing, is this pelvic rocking. The third thing we're going to do is add a pelvic floor activation. Our pelvic floor, especially postpartum, serves as a sump pump. So when we contract that muscle and it feels okay to do, we're actually helping circulate our pelvis and moving some of that blood flow back up into the heart and out, and the things that we need to filter through. So we're going to put that together with everything we've done. We're going to take a deep breath into the rib cage. On my exhale, I'm going to bring 12 and 6 together in the front. And I'm also going to lift my pelvic floor up and in towards the center of my body. So my abdominals are on, my pelvic floor is squeezed and lifted, and then exhale and release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale, 12 and 6 come together, and I draw my pelvic floor up and in, and then I relax. So that's just a way that you can get acquainted with your torso, your whole core canister, and start moving and feeling better soon. Thanks for watching.